In all of his glory and genius, Ron had somehow managed to find his way to the public road after being thwarted upside down last episode. However, disaster struck. He broke down.
I'll just get God to intervene again.
As his driver thankfully mended him, then he set back off on his perilous journey to find another train line. However, all was not well. He had no steering wheel. How could he move? Answer, he didn't. Then, through all the pain, he managed to keep on moving because he hadn't just broken.
And then got arrested for driving on a public road without a licence plate.
Didn't get arrested.
Well, he did, because the police did that.
Then he died. The chains inside of him propelling him were covered up by a thumb. And then his rear drive slipped. Along Ron went. He was moving at the speed of sound, provided the speed of sound is a lot slower than it actually was. As he moved along the road, ready to rush into action, then only one thought was on his mind. Will I ever get on the rails again? Ron was driving a road, disaster struck. The level crossing gates were red. He had to wait for a train, but how long was the train going to take to get there? Because level crossing gates always take years before the train arrives, and the train was stopped. Although that was probably just due to the incompetence of Henry's driving. As he moved along, then Ron was awestruck by the power and might of this big locomotive. It roared past, really quickly, at incredible speeds. And as Ron was left stranded in the dust, he thought, if only I could move that fast one day. As he started up again, he wished that he could move at those incredible speeds, and that one day the narrator would be able to find a different way of describing it than incredible speeds. Now he's completely free!